In a peaceful monastery nestled high atop a serene mountain, there lived a wise Zen master named Takumi. Many seekers of wisdom and tranquility traveled far and wide to seek his guidance. One day, a troubled visitor approached Takumi, seeking advice on how to control his restless thoughts. The visitor, a middle-aged man, sat before Takumi and poured out his worries and anxieties. "Master Takumi," he said, "my mind is like a wild horse, racing from one thought to another. I feel helpless and unable to find peace. How can I control my thoughts?" Takumi listened attentively, his calm gaze never leaving the troubled man. After a moment of silence, Takumi beckoned the man to follow him outside the monastery. They walked through the lush gardens until they reached a serene pond, its surface reflecting the stillness of the surrounding nature. Takumi handed the visitor a pebble and said, "Hold this pebble in your hand and focus your thoughts solely on it. Let it become the center of your attention." The visitor did as instructed, gripping the pebble tightly in his palm. But within moments, thoughts began to flood his mind again, like waves crashing against the shore. Takumi smiled gently and said, "You see, just as the pebble cannot control the waves, you cannot control the thoughts that arise in your mind. Like waves, they come and go naturally. However, you can choose how you respond to them." The visitor looked puzzled, eager to understand. Takumi continued, "Instead of trying to control your thoughts, become an observer of them. Imagine yourself sitting by the shore, watching the waves gently rise and fall. Observe the thoughts that come and go, but do not attach yourself to them. Allow them to pass, just as the waves do." The visitor closed his eyes, following Takumi's guidance. As he observed his thoughts without judgment, a sense of peace began to wash over him. He realized that his thoughts were like passing clouds in the vast sky of his mind, and he had the power to choose which ones to hold on to and which ones to let go. Takumi gently patted the visitor's shoulder and said, "Remember, the key to controlling your thoughts lies not in suppressing or fighting them, but in cultivating mindfulness and detachment. Embrace the present moment and allow your thoughts to flow freely like the waves in the sea. By becoming an observer of your thoughts, you can find inner calm and clarity." From that day forward, the visitor practiced the art of observing his thoughts, gradually gaining mastery over his restless mind. He learned that the power to control his thoughts lay in his ability to choose which ones to nourish and which ones to release. Word of Takumi's wisdom spread, and many seekers came to learn from him. Through his teachings, they discovered that by cultivating mindfulness, observing their thoughts without attachment, and embracing the present moment, they could find peace within the ever-changing landscape of their minds. And so, Takumi's gentle guidance continued to inspire generations, reminding them that thoughts, like waves, are a natural part of life. By embracing them with mindfulness and detachment, they could navigate the vast ocean of their minds and find the serenity that dwells within.